Amanda is planning on mixing Cajun trail mix and Santa Fe trail mix to make a new blend of party mix for her friends. Only the aforementioned two ingredients will be used to make the party mix. Almonds account for 1/5 of the Cajun trail mix, and almonds also account for 1/3 of the Santa Fe trail mix. Amanda wants to make 7 cups of party mix for her friends. She wants only 2/7 of her party mix to be comprised of almonds. How many cups of each trail mix does she need to make 7 cups of party mix for her friends? I'm going to solve this problem visually. Let's first understand the question. My question is right here in smaller font. So essentially, she's mixing two trail mixes. One is Cajun and one is Santa Fe. She's going to mix these two trail mixes and she's going to get something that she's calling party mix. And we know the first trail mix, Cajun trail mix, 1/5 of that trail mix is almonds, and 1/3 of the Santa Fe trail mix is also almonds. And she wants to make 7 cups of party mix, and she wants only 2/7 of her party mix to be comprised of almonds. So as I mentioned, I'm going to solve this problem visually. So I have a picture for the Cajun trail mix composition. What do I mean by that? From the question, I can conclude that almonds account for 1/5 of the Cajun trail mix. So this is, if the Cajun trail mix she uses has 5 parts, one part has to be almonds, and I'm going to write 1/5 here. That's coming from the question. So one part of the Cajun trail mix is almonds, and the remaining 4 parts are other ingredients. Now, what happens with the other trail mix, the Santa Fe trail mix? 1/3 of the Santa Fe trail mix are almonds, because it says almonds also account for 1/3 of the Santa Fe trail mix, and that's why I'm going to rewrite my 1/5 here. 1/5 of the first trail mix, Cajun trail mix, is almonds, and 1/3 of the Santa Fe trail mix is almonds as well. Now, having said that, that's where the picture comes from. Okay, the first one comes from this line. I'm going to underline it again. The first picture here comes from the first line. The second picture comes from the second line. Now we're going to work on these facts, work with these facts to see what we can figure out. Now, Amanda wants to make 7 cups of party mix, and that tells me that this whole thing has to be 7 cups. I'm going to write 7 cups right here. Okay, she will use some Cajun trail mix and she will use some Santa Fe trail mix, and the two trail mixes should together add up to 7 cups. I also know one thing, that she only wants 2/7 of her party mix to be almonds. So she wants this to be only 2 cups. Excuse me. She wants the almonds to be 2 cups. Okay. Now, with these two facts, we are going to find out what each piece represents. The 3 circles are the same size, and the 5 squares are the same size. Of course, the circle and the square are certainly not the same size. The circle could be bigger or smaller. We're going to soon find out. Now, if a square and a circle add up to be 2 cups, this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this must be 5 cups. I'm going to tell you why. If the whole thing is equivalent to 7 cups and these two pieces are together equivalent to 2 cups, these 6 pieces should be equivalent to 5 cups, because 5 plus 2 is 7. Okay, a couple of other things. If these two add up to be 2 cups, these two will add up to be 2 cups. These two will add up to be 2 cups. So 2 plus 2 is 4. These two must be 1 cup. And this is where you want to pause and reflect a little bit. So if these two add up to be 2 cups from here, these two also add up to be 2 cups because they're exactly the same quantity. So if these pieces inside the blue rectangle should be 5 cups, these two blue squares have to be 1 cup. Okay, if 2 blue squares add up to be 1 cup, 1 blue square has to be half a cup. In other words, each square has to be half a cup. If these two squares add up to be 1 cup, each square has to be half a cup. Half a cup. Okay, if this is half a cup and the whole thing here is 2 cups, this has to be 1.5 cups. 1.5 cups. And we're almost done. Okay, so if this is 1.5 cups, this has to be 1.5 cups, this has to be 1.5 cups. So she will need 1.5 times 3, or 4.5 cups of Santa Fe trail mix. 4.5. And if this is half a cup plus half a cup, 1 cup, 1.5 cups, 2 cups, 2.5 cups. So how many cups of Cajun trail mix does she need? This is 4.5, and this is going to be 2.5. 2. 1/2. And 4.5 plus 2.5 is 7 cups. And if you check the math, it works out. So the answer, my answer is 2.5 cups of Cajun in red rectangle and 4.5 cups of Santa Fe in the other red rectangle. So these are my answers.